Fucking alright, okay, let's get this stuff on the go. In
Yeah.
three, two, one, hey!
Hey.
Hey.
That was quite reserved. That's alright.
Nah.
Every time you've got a fucking comment to make about how we start the podcast, it's always, oh, that's a bit lackluster.
Like, gotta be
I
consistent.
was like, hi guys, I'm back.
Yes, he lives.
Welcome back, Alex. You'll be back for this one episode, and then your brain will sieve again and just never show up.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
Jamie,
yo.
your dog's a faggot.
Yeah,
Oh, what way to start?
right.
I should clarify, I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, so I suppose this kicks off.
How
a
are
whole-
you allowed to say that?
I'm bi. Fucking, it's a well-known fact.
so-
Doesn't mean you.
Absolutely does. Anyway, Jamie, continue.
Yeah, okay, so first off, I have a dog. That's the news. That's how this starts, I suppose. We rescued a dog. He's a 3-year-old Staffy cross. Cross with what? We don't fucking know, but he's pretty big built for just a Staffy. And yeah, his name's Patch. He's really good. Genuinely been like a total breeze of a dog so far, and he's really settling in quite well. Just had his nut snipped the other day, but even before he had his nut snipped, he'd met other staffies. He'd met some girls. He'd met some young girl dogs of various varieties. He'd met my mum's dogs. And he'd never tried anything on with any of them. But I was out on a walk with him today by the river, and he met a young boy dog and tried to hump the fucking shit out of him. I've never seen him do that before. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So my dog's gay, I reckon, is what that's showing. But,
Awesome.
He's very
Great,
much
isn't it?
he's very much the definition of a good boy, so it's great. I love having him already. He's currently just like sitting beside my seat, getting a pat on the head.
Ah, a good dog.
So yeah. So anyway, back to the podcast. Welcome to Badger's Burrow number 52. We'll introduce it 2 minutes in after getting to the meat of the stories. The meat of the stories? Ah,
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. But yeah, welcome guys. How are you doing?
Not bad.
Can't complain.
This is good. I'm liking it.
Deadpan silence.
Yep. It didn't last that long, as
Think-
fucking
No.
always.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think we're just all tired.
Yeah.
I know I'm tired. No, I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
It stopped.
Nice.
It's all good. Guys, I wanted to discuss something
Yeah.
for our spot of news today.
News.
What do you? I don't know if you guys have paid any attention to it at all, but have you seen that Xbox is now doing the Xbox Game Pass?
I've seen it. I haven't looked at it at all though.
So basically, what it is unlimited access to over 100 Xbox One and 360 titles for $7.99 a month, which is on top of your gold subscription as it is. But from what I can see, like I'm going through like everything now, and it's got fucking loads of games on it, like literally hundreds of games. Not like obviously it's advertised as that, but I personally am never going to use something like this, but I can see why people would.
Yeah.
Because if you're a big, like, if you basically have all the time in the world to play these games,
Yeah.
and you can actually like, I suppose it's kind of like Netflix, right? Like some people have enough time to watch absolutely on everything on Netflix before it disappears.
They call them unemployed.
I'm pretty sure hasn't Jess done it?
Pretty much, yeah.
She's employed as fuck.
Oh, they wonder fucking nurses of the pace freeze.
But yeah, like I can understand completely. Like it's very much kind of like an additional subscription and it's, in my mind, it's kind of like the Netflix idea. Like you have, they're obviously not going to keep all the same games on all the time. I imagine they'll rotate them, switch them out, etc. So the way that I see this now is that it's just like, if you had all the time in the world to actually play all these games, it would be a great fucking investment.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty cheap for getting the chance to play all these things. When I'm off for my 12 days in a row, actually, I might activate there's a 14-day free trial of it, so I might just like buzz through some of the quicker games on here.
That's how they get you.
And just sort of check them out, just see if they're any good, and maybe buy them when they're on sale at some point. Because that's the only thing, like, even with a 14-day trial, like, 14 days is not enough to play, like, some of the games that are on here. Because they are, like, crazy long games. Some of them are very short. Some of them are really short, actually, by the looks of things. But then there's games like on here, like, Terraria, Ross, that we played for
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
You literally, like, if you got into that, like some people get into Minecraft, or like we currently are with Space Engineers, you literally would never stop playing it.
Yeah, 14 days is not enough time to play a game like that.
Yeah.
No. I'm playing Space Engineers right now.
What I want to know, and I don't know, and I'm going to see if they can find like a terms and conditions for this, because what I want to know is if you play it while it's on this Game Pass, like how long is it on the Game Pass for before you have to buy it? Because you could get really invested in a game and then suddenly it just disappears and you got to go fork out for it again, essentially, to keep playing it.
Yeah.
So I want to know what that's about. Here we go.
Also, who didn't mute their phone?
Might be me.
Fuck's sake, Ross.
It's muted now.
Fucking think so.
Right, okay, so the games on it change every month. And if you're enjoying a game that you're playing on it, you get 20% off its full price.
How do they know you're enjoying it?
Well, because you'll be paying the monthly subscription and fucking played the game, and then you've clearly enjoyed it enough to buy it. So it makes more sense for you to buy it while you're going to save 20% on it.
Yeah, but like, you might not enjoy it and still fucking buy it. They don't know that.
Well,
That's cheating the system, man.
That is true, I suppose. That actually brings me to a wee idea that I had, like, because Alex, remember when we had that bet last year, and I picked up like a whole bunch of really shitty 360 games just to run through their stories really quickly and try and get as much gamer score as possible.
I'm familiar.
What I was thinking about doing was trying to get like more really, really shitty games like that, like just like, you know, back shelf fucking titles that just you don't even know exist until you fucking stumble across them.
Look, Jamie,
Yo.
I'm not giving you more money.
No. It's not for that. It's not for that. It's for this. It's for content, right? And it'll just be like me playing the game, fucking commenting on how fucking terrible it is and why the fuck I'm doing it for just some gamer score. Because I absolutely will do it again. I will buy games and just play them for gamer score again.
Okay.
But
A little sad, but okay.
yeah, well, I like seeing that number go up.
Fair enough.
Currently still playing. Actually, yeah. What's everybody playing now? Like, what are you guys playing just now?
Space Engineers.
Not like, I don't mean right now, but like what games are you actually kind of playing regularly now? Alex, I don't imagine you've got time for much.
No, I don't.
And there's that.
No, I've been playing Call of Duty 4 again because it's a sickness.
Did you see that it's getting the standalone release as the remaster?
Yeah, I'm pissed. No, I couldn't give a fuck. Like, I knew it was going to happen. But the thing is, I wanted to play it when it came out.
Yeah.
So I was happy to spend that extra 30 quid-ish on, like, Infinite... What the fuck's new one called? Infinite Warfare or some shit?
I don't know. Have you even
Which,
played
by
it?
the way, I have... Nope, not installed it yet.
That's brilliant.
It's sitting
how
at 2%.
How much, like, you must have paid like about £90 for that all in then?
Oh no, like 70.
70 quid?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
70 quid for what is essentially a remake of a game.
70 quid for nostalgia, Jamie.
70 quid for the nostalgia. To be fair though, people have been going fucking nuts for that new Crash Bandicoot trilogy that just came out.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna play it. So I didn't play Crash as a kid. I was a Croc guy. Fucking love Croc.
Oh, fucking
Great game.
love Croc, yeah. No, I wasn't a big Crash Bandicoot fan either. I played it a couple of times at my pal's house because, like, they had all the games and were nuts for them. I didn't enjoy them that much. I thought they were, like, meh at best.
Shit. I played them on a guy who used to work with his phone. Remember that old fucking Sony phone that came out ages ago that like flipped out into a fucking gamepad?
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
What was that called?
I don't fucking know. When I was working at HMV, one of the guys had one of them. I played Crash Bandicoot on that briefly because that was like the only game I had. Fuck, what's that called?
Cannot tell you.
I'm trying to look it up for now. Was it an Xperia one?
I don't fucking know.
That's the only thing.
This is a long time ago, Jeremy. I've done way too many drugs to remember that far back.
No, I remember it because that phone was for sale when I worked at the phone shop. It was years ago.
Mm. So about that phone shop, Jamie, actually, I need to talk to you about that later.
Yeah, because you couldn't occupy the old, the old shop.
Not anymore.
Oh, you moved?
Yeah, I'll explain later.
All right.
It's an interesting tale.
I mean, is it podcast interesting or?
Yes, but for legal reasons, no.
All right, fair enough. Moving swiftly onwards.
Yeah.
Right. So, Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure that I looked up what the games with gold were last podcast, and I said which ones were going to be available as of this podcast. And I'm pretty sure that the games that are actually available weren't the ones that I said last time. I don't know if Xbox changed their mind.
Fucking it's Bill Gates, does what he wants.
Yeah.
Not Bill Gates, but that's not the point.
If he drops like £1 million note, it's not worth his time to pick it up.
No, but I'd fucking fight him for it.
Yeah, I would still pick that shit up. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd be walking behind him picking up everything.
It's like fucking I got yachts to buy, man. Come on.
Just picking up like dust, like not dust. What do you call that? Dandruff from like his hair. I'm trying to sell it on eBay. Bill Gates dandruff. That's absolutely something that somebody would sell on eBay. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google strangest eBay items. I'm actually curious then. 20 weirdest items ever sold. That sounds exactly like what I want to see. A grilled cheese sandwich.
It looked like Jesus. So that's the sort of shit those bead rattles would fucking buy.
Shut up, advert. I don't know if that'll be captured. It probably will, actually.
I need to start watching what I'm saying, man.
Why?
I mean, somehow I don't think going, that's something those bead rattles would buy is something that would go over very well.
Yeah, but you say it on the podcast and it stays in, so...
Yeah, I suppose, but that's just like, in general, I need to start watching what I'm saying. I'm going to end up saying something fucking like horrendous to a customer and get like a complaint. No one will care, but that's not the point.
I don't know why somebody would make it, but I need this in my life.
What, Jimmy?
The sixth strangest item sold on eBay was a suit of armour for a guinea pig.
What? That's the point. So what the fuck was with the guinea pigs, Zelda?
Yeah? Oh yeah, because that's the point actually. That was never in the podcast, eh? Shawnee's friend from her work was going away for the weekend and basically needed somebody to watch like her guinea pigs for a few days. Just basically put food in for them, make sure they didn't keel over. So we had them for the weekend. And
because I seen it on Snapchat and I was like, alright, that's fucking weird, and then you never said anything about it, so I fucking didn't bother questioning it because to be fair, I forgot.
They were here and then they were gone, so like, they weren't here for very long. Why would somebody make a suit of armor for one though? I mean, granted they are fairly like fragile things, but I'm pretty sure like a suit of armor is not what they would need.
Fucking, in case there's like an uprising, for whatever reason, I don't know why we would. We need guinea pig warriors. Warriors.
Warriors.
And a mini stroke.
Warriors.
Just a bit.
Do you know how much that thing sold for? It sold for $1,150.
Worth it.
That's something.
It's craftsmanship, Jimmy. Craftsmanship. Fuck's sake.
You can't speak tonight.
Fucking when can I?
He's got a point.
Somebody sold a Dorito that was shaped like the Pope's hat. It sold for over $1,000.
See, the bead rattles will buy anything.
Oh,
Catholics.
fucking hell. It's so fucking stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Good.
That was worth a Google. That was a weird list. Not worth reading out all of them, but there was definitely a couple of gold ones on there. Xbox games with gold are available right now. It's still got Watch Dogs. It's still there until the 7th.
Maybe.
7th? No, it's there until
You
the
know.
15th. It's there until the 15th. This is done in America.
Okay, Microsoft knows.
Yeah. It's there until the 15th. Grow Up has just come on there. It's always a game I've been interested in, although I don't know anything about. I've literally just seen some screenshots of it, and I'm like, that looks weird. I want to play it.
What's something I never wanted to do? Fuck that shit.
What's that?
Grow up.
Grow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Me neither. Kane and Lynch 2 is on back compatibility. And available from the 16th, we've got Runbow. Fuck knows what that is. I'm going to find out that in a minute.
It's like speedrunners with Rambo.
What, seriously?
No, it's a bad joke. Let's move on.
Do you know what though? It actually kind of looks like it might be.
Shit.
I don't think you'd be too wrong. I'm going to look it up in a second. And so available from the 16th. You also have Lego Pirates of the Caribbean video game for the 360. Which that's a really good Lego game, by the way. I played a bit of that ages ago.
I'm Captain Jack Lego, mate.
Runbow. Right, what is Runbow?
If this is like speedrunners meet Rambo, I was so fucking happy, but so annoyed with myself. Just that made a joke on the start off.
It is essentially speedrunners. It's 2D moving around a stage.
Does it have Rambo?
It has a kind of weird character that could be considered looking like Rambo, I suppose.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Those cunts stole my idea like in the past and brought it to the future. The cunts.
Those cunts listened to this podcast after it became more popular than 5 years.
They went back in time.
And decided to go back in time to make Alex's joke worthy.
My jokes are always worthy, just fucking like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so players aim to be the first to reach the trophy at the end of each level. You can double jump as well as perform attacks.
Right, so it's Destiny then.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird to be honest.
Fucking so do you. You hear us complaining? Oh yeah, you do actually.
Yeah, I do. I very much do. Oh dear. Cool. Ross.
Yes.
Do you ever want to play more Rainbow Six?
Yeah, I do. I want to play more Rainbow Six.
What else were you speaking about recently that we wanted to do a Let's Play
in? Space Engineers, Rainbow Six.
Space Engineers was the good one. It was all off the back of that comment that we seen on the Kerbal video, eh?
Yeah.
But
because that was a good comment.
Feedback.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't feedback, but it was a good comment. Hold on, I'll go load it up.
Yeah, see at the point where we're actually getting fans commenting.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Yeah. Actually,
We got
fans.
a lot of comments,
yeah,
actually.
in all honesty, they're all
Sweet.
they're all positive as well, and a lot of our videos are getting likes too.
Nice.
And the video on you not having gorilla stats, Alex, has 1 like.
Fucking true though, I don't.
Nice. So, the comment that we were just speaking about was, I typed in Kerbal Face Program and Google says, "Did you mean Kerbal Space Program?" So apparently Google doesn't care about this awesome series that I haven't even watched yet, and I'm calling awesome. I don't know. I can't read it past that one. And yet I'm calling awesome based entirely on the fact that I had to flex my Google foo to find it.
Google foo.
Yeah, and he's put edit after watching, definitely left a like. Best thing about this video is someone who knows how to play Kerbal Space Program. Second best thing about
You
this
fucker.
is watching somebody learn how to play Kerbal Space Program. This was a magical experience.
And do you know what?
Nice.
He's so right, because that actually works really well as a formula. Like,
Yeah.
I've noticed, by the way, there is absolutely a trend of you and me playing games when it's you that knows the game like really well and I don't know the game at all and I just ask a lot of stupid questions. But it doesn't work so
That's
well.
just how you two play games in general, though.
It's true. It doesn't work so well the other way around, though, Ross. I've noticed.
It doesn't.
Like
Because I like to learn by doing.
Yeah, we've tried a few times to film things that were kind of the other way around, and you don't really ask questions. You just kind of look confused and then just kind of get on with things until you figure it out.
Exactly, yeah. That's how I learn.
So unless the video is just the face cam footage of you playing the game, so that you can get just a full screen of your confused face, it's just not worth it. Oh, that was the game I was thinking of. I just took, I loaded up Steam to have a look at the fact that the Steam sale's on. Oh, fucking, that's more game news actually. I'll come back to it in just 1 second.
Yeah.
But
That's just in Valve like money.
yeah. Fuck. Sniper Elite 3, Sniper Elite 4, whatever. Fucking get over it. That one. We were going to do a let's play in that as well, Ross.
Oh, yeah. Because you can play spotter and sniper and sniper.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good fun.
Yeah, I think it would be like a really good one to get into. Actually, I think I would very much enjoy seeing if it was a good one for us to do. I'd quite like to play a game of it with you first and just kind of see how we get on.
Yeah.
And then go into recording it after that.
We could do that.
Just in case we don't think it's worth it. Did you actually get it? Have you got it now? I haven't actually ever seen you play it.
Yeah, I've played it once. I played the first level.
What do you think of it?
I like it. It's fun.
I like
Very much. It's very much the way I play. I like the kill cam.
It is very you, and yes, the kill cam is pretty.
You just like it because it's fucking gory as shit.
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
It's very gory. Also, update on I did more googling for that Sony phone while we were talking about this. It's called the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. It'll be like the longest fucking name for a phone ever, but it was the one where you flipped it up and it basically had like a full PlayStation controller but just flat underneath it.
Yeah.
That was so weird. Sony have always been pretty good at doing that shit. Like I've heard a lot of good stuff about like the PS Vita and stuff like that. Like Xbox has never really went handheld like that, but I don't think they ever should. So I don't really think that the PS stuff does particularly well. I might just be biased because I'm really hugely not into PlayStation ever since the PS3 came out. But then that's just a me thing as well.
Yeah.
Because I also had PlayStation up until the PlayStation 3.
Do that, to be honest with you. But then I got my Xbox before my PS3.
See, I got
the PS3 because it was cheap. I say cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was probably on sale by that point.
Yeah, I got it was like the 120 gig one for like 140 quid or something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
I was thinking of like now the fact that like the PS4 Pro and everything like that's out, like there's a couple of titles that I would like to play on the PlayStation. So at some point when we're not like money starved, I probably will buy one just for the odd title here and there. It's definitely not going to be something that I will play regularly, though. Like, even just for the fact I do not like their controllers at all.
Yeah, I hate DualShock controllers. I've got Wii hands, and even the DualShock feels too Wii for me.
But it's so strange though, because like, it is just that the fact that the controller is a little bit too small, right?
Yeah. It's shit.
Yeah, it's just weird.
And they break constantly.
You said that really like.
I'm really salty about fucking DualShock controllers.
I think, like, to get a really good conversation out of you, I'm just going to find stuff that you don't like, so you go and
Look, it's not a short list. We'll be here for a while.
Exactly. I mean, great content. We got like at least 300 podcasts in us before we're dead, or at least one of us is dead.
Probably me. Because I get that fucking like I just throw myself in the window.
By my calculations, if we keep up that schedule, we'll be nearing our 30s. So it'll be prime time for a death in the pals.
Excellent. I've got just over 4 years at least left.
I've been speaking to quite a lot of people at my new job about Badgering Pals.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Just because they bring it up, because like, and they bring it up, not me. They're the ones.
Oh, okay, I was like, is it they bring it up and they sit down next and you go to Jamie? What the fuck?
No, it's.
Is that how that conversation goes, or?
It's the fact that like every now and then, like I take the BAPS travel mug that I've got. I take that to work for drinking cups of tea. And I sometimes wear my Badger and Pals top, and I sometimes wear my Badger and Pals hoodie. And if I'm only using one of those things, nobody says anything about it. As soon as people notice that the cup and the hoodie or the cup and the top match, they ask a question. They're like, "What's with this? Why does that match? Why have you got two of the same thing?"
Why are you a sad cunt repping both?
And then it ends up bringing it up, and it ends up just being, "Wait, look, this is this," and I bring it up. And one of my good friends, Ben, who, like,
Is his last name Jammin?
No. But
Okay.
it should be, because that's a fucking great name.
Yeah.
But he was speaking about it most recently because he seen me wearing like my 3/4 length baseball top, which I don't think I've ever actually worn to work yet. I was wearing it the other day. And he was just like, "Is that another thing?" And I was just like, "Yeah, it's for sale on my store. Go and buy it. Give me money." And he kind of laughed, and then he pulled up the website, and he was just like, "Man, this is not mobile friendly." And then we had like a whole conversation about that. And he ended up checking out the YouTube channel, gave us a sub, and then he was just like, "What?" And he was just like, "I really respect the fact that you don't get a huge amount of views and you don't have a huge amount of subscribers, but you still put up on a regular basis. That's fucking commendable as shit."
Oh, we're not doing this for fucking money.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When it's worth doing it for money, we'll do it for money. But at the moment, it's just something we do for fun.
Yeah. It's like fucking.
Yeah.
You do it for fun while you can. Then as soon as you can make money, do it, man. Fucking suck dick for cash. I don't care.
Suck dick for cash. This podcast just found its title. Ah, oh, damn it! No, I can't call it that. YouTube will take it down.
Yeah, because no, you're gonna word it slightly differently. Never mind. Maybe that's thinking you're like, "Oh yeah, my dog's a faggot" in the title. My dog sucks dick for cash. There you go.
I think that's even worse. Oh,
No, it's
Jesus.
not.
No, I think it is.
It's not usual to take it down. It means we won't ever make money in this video, which at the end of the day, right now, not a fucking issue.
No, that's true.
Oh no, we're gonna lose that £5.
There's a lot of our videos, like especially the overcooked ones, that keep on getting sort of like automatically flagged up for including copyright content, but they don't. It's just one of those weird things that they need to hit the 300 view mark and then be reviewed before that kind of embargo will lift off them.
Right, so what you're saying is those videos will never make money.
Nah, definitely not. None of our videos will ever make.
That's not true. The Destiny one could.
The Destiny one absolutely could. It is monetized. I want to see what views it's sitting at. Actually, hold on.
It's close to 500.
Like.
Yeah, it's like 493.
Yeah.
It is.
A lot of our most viewed videos 2 years past irrelevant.
No,
What are you laughing at?
the Do You Remember in Sanctum 2.
Ah, yeah.
That's the only one of its series. That is so fucking funny. I forgot we put that up as a video as well. Like,
I've got a
Badgemeister account.
I've got an idea that I need to send you something later, Jimmy. We'll discuss it after this podcast.
All right, okay. I like secret ideas.
Secret.
Secret.
Don't know if you noticed, by the way. I noticed it. I was watching. What was it I was watching? It was one of our videos, and I noticed that I did it. I've been slowly trying to bring secret back in the videos.
I'm okay with it.
We made such a big fucking deal out of that for so long.
I know, because you and Shawnee, it was a video that you and Shawnee were in with me, and I was watching it, and Shawnee said, "Oh, I'm thinking maybe like doing a secret door or something like that," and I just went secret, like really quietly. It comes through on the audio.
I gotta say, Ross, I did not notice that. I know exactly what you're on about because I just sent you that video, but
I'll live for shit like that, man.
fucking.
It's a dumb joke. I'm all about it.
Do you think at any point, Ross, that we'll get like an artist on board, and we'll make like a secret T-shirt? I don't even know what you'd have on it though. Like, would it just have like lots of different things that could be secret on it?
The fucking secret, Jimmy. Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I know what it would be. It would just be big words, secret, and then like a little like stick man's face doing like a shh.
Fucking Steven's wife. that can stay in, right?
Uh,
I can't be bothered editing out. So,
Like,
yeah.
what's he gonna do? Fucking drive down and hit me? Come on.
That's a good point.
Drive down.
And would
Because
you?
that's content.
Yeah, it would be. Actually, yeah. Let's leave it in. Curious.
Depends if
Also,
you
I
watch
could take
it
him.
or not.
He's like our only viewer. Him and Colin.
I cannot find that fucking Destiny video. I've been looking for it for ages.
It's old. It's like 2 year old now.
I know it is.
Try this Harris Hero one. It's like fucking 2 years out of date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's the milk I've got downstairs.
Found it. 493 views it's at.
Oh, right, what I said. I'm on the money.
Eh.
Shame the video isn't, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is monetized. I wonder if
It's still fucking worth it.
I wonder if I can actually have a look at like anything. That's
thing is, did we ever? We said it was monetized. Did we ever actually put ad breaks in it?
Yeah, it automatically puts in the little. YouTube will automatically, as soon as you monetize a video, automatically do that splash ad, the little like 5 to 15 second one that comes up with the skip button.
The 30-second ones that don't have a skip button that do my fucking nothing.
I'm pretty sure I tried as much as possible to not allow the unskippable 30-second ones. Yeah, I deliberately ticked the button for only skippable ads when we made this monetized.
This
So yeah, it plays a skippable ad before the video, and it has a sponsor card that comes up about halfway through.
Nice.
Which is just something random that YouTube will stick in there. And I don't actually know, like, we've never made money off of a YouTube video yet, so I don't know at what point you actually get any revenue from that. It's like fractions of a penny every single click on the ad, regardless. So it'll be a long time and a lot of videos being monetized before we see any kind of come back from that at all. Ross, I'm going to make an investment.
You're going to make an investment?
I'm going to make an investment. I'm going to buy a fucking audio recorder for us. Like, a good one.
Alright.
I'm going to do a lot of research. I'm going to do some trials and stuff like that with different Skype recorders. Maybe even try and get one that works for Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Like, either as well or instead of. See if that's any better or easier. Because apparently the quality on Discord's a lot better. And we never actually end up using the video feature for Skype.
No, we don't.
I don't actually ever have my webcam plugged in at the moment, so We never really use that, so I'm kind of feeling like if we can move to a platform that gives us better audio quality for these podcasts, that would be great. Or just get better audio quality in general. And Discord's actually a little bit easier to use in terms of actually getting it set up and working with multiple devices.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to check that out, I want to do that, and I want to invest in a proper recorder, because for fucking ages we've had to just like deal with like these shitty little like free trial ones, or like a really shitty like completely free one that you need to like that has loads of fucking stipulations with it. Like the one I'm using at the moment is probably one of the best ones that we've ever used. But even in its free version form, you still have to fucking click the continue recording button every 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare.
It's just a fucking pain in the arse. Do you know my favourite one that we ever used was like the iSkype recorder? Do you remember that one, the little green one?
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
It was my favourite one that we ever used. It consistently gave us pretty good quality, and it consistently worked up until it fucking broke for both me and you, Ross.
Yeah, that was a bitch.
It just fucking stopped working completely, and it's so annoying because it was a great little recording device. It was so good because you didn't need to click anything. The audio worked fine on it all the time. It was brilliant. I think the first time it broke was me and Alex trying to record the last ever episode of the Battlefront. When we did that.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that snow level, Alex, that we had to play 4,000 times? I think he was asleep during that, like he is just now.
Perhaps.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't listening.
I was just saying, do you remember the snow level in Battlefront that we played like 5 fucking times?
Oh yeah.
Because the recorder kept
Fuck
breaking.
that fucking session, man.
Yeah, that was fucking shit.
Like,
I'm so glad the one we got at the end was actually half decent, because by that point I was ready to fucking kill myself. But yeah, that was the one that kind of broke it, and I've never been able to get that particular Skype recorder working ever again.
it's just because we were that spectacularly good at Battlefront that the Skype recorder was like, I can't take this greatness anymore. I'm not worthy, and
so it waited until we
fucked
got
off.
a really shit recording, and then it gave us that one.
Yeah. Like this is my level of dumpster fire. We can have this.
Ross, we need to work out if we can like both of us mod Empire at War and actually play with the mod on.
You can play a skirmish, so we could do a couple of skirmish battles against like hard AIs and stuff.
I was looking up a couple of different mods, and I'm interested in the Empire at War remake, which like adds like a couple of like newer features from more modern RTSs in. And which isn't necessarily a good thing, by the way, because RTSs from that kind of era probably stand up the best. But yeah, basically it updates all the textures and it resizes stuff so that like the frigates and the destroyers and stuff like that are actually really fucking big, and the TIE fighters and X-Wings are fucking tiny.
You know what one I've been playing a lot of recently, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a series in, is the Clone Wars one.
Can you do a Galactic Conquest, a single player on that?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. It's based off the TV show, and it's got the likes like General Grievous, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin, Mace Windu, and everything like that. But one of my favourite things is that if you go to Camino, you can order up all the different battalions. So like the 501st, the 212th, like with the different colours and everything like that.
All right.
Why would a group of cosplayers come and help?
Because they do.
Nice.
So like it's kind of cool. You can so like I've got one run just now where my army is made all up of the 212th, which is Obi-Wan's battalion. So I have him lead all my battles, which is quite nice. The other one we could do is Thrawn's Revenge. It's a very popular one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen that one actually. Yeah.
Adds a lot to the game. That one.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Empire at War remake now. looks like it's for Forces of Corruption and it updates absolutely everything. Basically slaps a fuck ton of graphical improvements as well as like hardware improvements. Like as much as it's pushing the like quote unquote pushing the game for like computers that would run it back then, for a modern computer it actually allows it to use more of your computer's power, so it doesn't crash as often but ends up looking better.
Yeah.
Which is just
I guarantee
bizarre.
my amount of hope.
Yeah, it's just weird that like that's a thing that people can mod. Like they can mod an old game to look better and crash less often on a modern PC. It's just weird. But yeah, it looks like that's. I think that works in multiplayer. I don't know if that's just for the. If it's just for the. For skirmishes, like you said, but
A lot of them probably are just for skirmish.
I would imagine
Hello.
so, yeah. That's probably going to be totally captured on that as well. Just a random guy saying hello.
But one of the things that I like about the Empire at War Clone Wars mod that I'm playing is that they've altered the AI.
Uh-huh.
The AI is a lot smarter and it's a lot fucking harder to beat. Like, I'm currently getting my ass kicked in my Galactic Conquest.
Yeah, I was looking at sorry. There was I was doing a Galactic Conquest the other day just to kind of puss around with it, and it was like fucking nuts. Like putting the AI on hard. Like I'm terrible at fucking ground battles. Like I'll just come straight out and say it. I fucking suck at ground battles so bad.
Fucking get good, scrub.
The only way that I was able to win, because I was playing the Empire, right, Ross? The only way that I was able to win was get, is it Grand Moff Tarkin? I think. Is it Tarkin? No, it's Veers that has the AT-AT.
Yeah, Colonel Veers.
Yeah, the only way I was able to win was was to like, I had to get him onto the battlefield, and would just spew troops out the belly of his AT-AT, make them walk forward to attract like all the enemy into the range of the AT-AT. The AT-AT would then shoot them, and then I would pull the AT-AT back to the repair station and then rinse repeat until I got somewhere. It fucking took ages to win anything. It was so ridiculous.
Fucking hell, Jamie.
Right, I'm not good at it. Right, simple as. I'm having a look at this remake thing, by the way. It looks fucking phenomenal for multiplayer. It definitely works in skirmishes at least, and it looks really good as is. So what's Thrawn's Revenge? Is that how you say it?
Thrawn's Revenge, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's, I think there's a couple, but the one I've seen is it's based on what happened after the Death Star 2 blew up. So like,
oh right, okay. So
one of
leading into where the current movies are at.
Yeah, so like for example, one of the factions you can play as is the Imperial Remnant, who mainly have access to a lot of Imperial stuff, but they can also take some Rebel ships and stuff like that. And then you get like the Rebel Alliance, you get the New Republic, and they've all like, there's a lot more Super Star Destroyers. The maps are a lot bigger, so that you can deploy multiple Super Star Destroyers onto it.
That's awesome. Because I played some Forces of Corruption expansion Galactic Conquest, and I also played some just standard like Empire at War Gold Galactic Conquest. And when I started one of the Galactic Conquests on the old Gold Edition, which by the way had way better set up Galactic Conquests, it had like little objectives here and there all over the place.
That's why I did my series in it, because you would get like little objectives to help you, and the game would sometimes just give you credits and or units and shit like that. Yeah,
it was really good. Like it's just the way that was set up was a lot more sort of like dynamic than just here's the map, here's who controls what planets, go for it. Wait until you control every single one. Off you go. See you later. But I was really excited because I'd just finished playing the Forces of Corruption one, where I'd lost terribly to the Consortium, who are a fucking pain in the ass because they corrupt everything when you play on hard.
Oh yeah.
They just corrupt constantly. It costs you so much money to get rid of it. And and I just finished playing that, and I went on to the original one, and I started with Darth Vader, and I was like, "Fuck yes, this is going to be easy," because like his Super Star Destroyer in Forces of Corruption takes up the whole fucking screen. It's fucking massive.
Yeah, it does.
And it's got like fucking 3 shield generators. It's got like an abnormal amount of like fucking like turrets. It's like nearly impossible to fucking kill. It's just so fucking stupidly ridiculous. So, I was really excited because I got to start with Darth Vader, but in the original he's just in a fucking TIE fighter, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's in his TIE Advanced.
He's not interested in the slightest. But yeah, that Super Star Destroyer is a fucking awesome unit. I wish you could get it in Skirmish, but I can understand why they didn't put it in, because we made a very big space battle when we played the Galactic Conquest against each other.
Yeah, we did.
And it involved the Super Star Destroyer plus the Death Star plus a load of capital ships from your side, and we fucking broke the game. It full on crashed. We could not do anything about it. It just died on us completely. It was absolutely mad, like how fucking broken we made that game.
That's one of the things about the Clone Wars as well, is that they up the unit cap. So you can have, like, your unit cap for space battles and land battles is 50.
Yeah.
So in the base game it's 25, so it's a massive, massive amount that you can add to it.
Oh, so that's like, well, double essentially, but do you get the same kind of units?
Yeah. So like a lot of the units are worth at the very, very most 3 points. A lot of them are worth like 1 or 2.
Okay.
It's only really your capital, like your main capital ships that are worth more. And you can get things like you can get the Looker Hulk, the droid control ship, which is fucking huge.
Oh, is that
and that's like the droid's like ultimate.
Is that like the kind of like the circle-y style one with a big ball in the middle?
Yeah.
That's all I know it as.
Yep, that's it. That's the droid control ship. You can also get
Really cool.
not in Skirmish, but you can get it in Galactic Conquest as the Republic battleship, which
one's that?
Scale-wise is the same size as a Star Destroyer, but because back in the Clone Wars all the ships are smaller, it looks fucking massive.
Yeah.
Because all the ships you're dealing with are smaller. But what's quite cool is that the ships are all like lower relevant. So like
relevant. What?
Yeah, so you know how like in Empire at War, you get a Star Destroyer, it deploys 2 squadrons of TIE fighters and 1 TIE bomber squadron.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Alex. But in reality, they would hold like thousands.
Yeah.
Or hundreds even. In this mod, if you launch a Venator, because it was mainly a carrier ship, it just comes with a shit ton of fighters. You get like 4 bombers. You get like 4 bomber squadrons. You get an Arc 170 squadron. You get 3 squadrons of fighters, all from the first launch.
That's pretty good.
So the map just floods itself with fighters.
I imagine it ends up looking fucking ridiculous really quickly as well.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, dude, I'm excited. I want to mod that game and play it more. I want to play that game a lot more in general, actually. Oh, there's a game that I want us to do a Let's Play in, Ross, but I'm going to need you to buy it. But good news, it's free.
Right, okay.
Okay, it's Moonbase Alpha. Right?
I already have it.
Excellent. There's a lot of people that just fuck around on it. I want us to actually play it and see if we can legitimately fucking fix the space station.
Oh, we probably could.
Like, I reckon we've got the qualities required, Ross. I have high hopes.
I reckon we can do it.
I have high hopes. And no, I reckon we'll fail a couple of times, but we'll get there in the end. I think it'd just be so funny, though. Oh, man. I'm fucking shattered. I feel like I've been working non-stop. And
Yeah, I know that feeling, man.
yeah, you are definitely worse off than I am in that respect.
It's fucking self-inflicted, man.
I suppose, but I don't know how you keep going so much. Like, I've been I've only been at work this week since like Wednesday I went back to work. So this is like
Aye.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like I'm on. I wait to go on my 5th day in a row. I'm not off again until I think I'm not off until next Tuesday actually. So I'm doing like 7
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah.
But then I've only got 3 more days until I'm on holiday. But it's one of those things like I just feel like I've been at work forever this week. But I don't know if it's just because I've been so hyper aware of every single day because I'm thinking about the dog and the times all the time.
It could be that. I'd like to say you get used to it, but you fucking don't. Keeping motivation to keep working on that isn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
Having debt collectors chasing you makes motivation very easy. But
Right, okay.
no, what I was gonna say is like I think I read a while. I think I read a while ago was like the key to motivation is to hate existence or to hate existence to the point where you want to get revenge on life itself.
Right.
And yeah, when you kind of hit that point where you're just like, nah, just fuck this. Staying motivated to actually do pretty well becomes pretty easy. Because I'm at that point where I want to get revenge on life itself because I've been fucked over too many times. Like right now with Skype, it's doing my fucking nothing.
What's wrong with your Skype, Alex?
I can't get off the Skype app to play a fucking game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Since this new update, like you can't actually close Skype and go and play games.
Oh, yeah, because you can't really snap stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's shit.
That's actually a really interesting development because I never ever used Snap, but I never thought of that being an issue.
It's because that was my thing. Like I use Skype on my Xbox during podcasts. I play games, but given I've not been on many podcasts recently, I hadn't fucking noticed.
Well, that's an interesting
best disappointed.
development. That's a very interesting development because that's how we used to get Shawnee's audio for these things as well. She would do the Skype app on the Xbox. I'm sure we did that fairly recently, but I don't know if there's been another new update since that's just
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was an update. I had 2 Xbox updates within like 2 days.
Is it just the update that you're running right now, though, Alex? Is that just on preview Xboxes?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that's not strictly an issue for me and Shawnee just yet, then, because her Xbox isn't a preview Xbox.
Yeah, like I'm pressing the home button, nothing's happening. Double tapping the Xbox button, all it does is darken the screen. And to light up the screen, actually do anything, I need to hold it until it comes up with it sort of, what would you like to do? Turn off console, turn off controller, blah 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 blah. I can't actually get out of the app to play a game.
Ah, right. Okay, I see. So it probably does still work all right. It's just the fact that you can't actually close it right now.
Yes.
Ah, so it's broken in that respect. Ah,
yes,
okay.
that's what it means. I can't close the app to play a game.
Oh, okay.
I'm annoyed. So I wanted to play Neverwinter. I've been trying for the last kind of hour.
You see, he's been doing all sorts of things. He's just been pressing the same button over and over, hoping.
Right, but I've been spamming random buttons, hoping for the best. The fact I haven't dropped the call yet is fucking astounding.
I'm glad that you're still here.
Yeah, I suppose. My input's been sort of lackluster in the last sort of 20 minutes because you've been talking about a game that I have never played.
That's fine.
I've just been sitting staring at the ceiling.
You should probably play Empire at War. It's really good.
Yeah.
I should. I won't, but I should.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that sentiment. Right there.
I haven't got fucking time, man.
Yeah, nah, I completely understand.
Like, I left for work this morning at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
I got back to the house about 8:15.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start until 10. I finished at 6:30.
See, you got a lot of travel time and other shit that you must be doing.
Yeah.
But,
and a lot of time in the car right now.
You want out before bed?
I mean, if you're gonna let me out, then sure. Some water and some biscuits would be nice too.
Oh, there's water. Don't worry.
That's why I'll fucking dog live me in the snow as well.
Oh yeah. What you got?
His name's Charlie. And he's fat.
His name's.
It's Manty's dog.
His name's Charlie. That's fucking awesome.
And he's fat. he's a chocolate lab called Charlie. He's literally Charlie Brown.
That's good but bad.
Need to phone the SPCA next week as well.
Are you getting that snack?
Yeah, need to make my appointment to pick up.
What were you going to get, Ross? Oh, turtle. That was right.
Yeah, turtle.
They're so easy to look after, Ross.
Or a hedgehog.
Hedgehogs not so much. Hedgehogs smell.
Hedgehogs do smell. Worse than ferrets, actually.
But then again, like, it's Ross, so there is no stench that can compare to what he leaves behind.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's the point. Actually, I took a mighty shit when I came in. And all I could think was, Ross would be proud of me.
Yeah, so what you tagged me in.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Accurate.
I'm surprised you didn't like make a whole deal about it in the podcast. You normally talk back and forth between yourselves.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, we had a conversation the other night that we kind of filled our poop quota.
Yeah.
Poop quota.
Yeah.
Like, we hadn't actually properly spoke since I was last in the podcast. And we had a 20-minute conversation about just shitting.
But the monster that I left.
Yeah.
Me and you have entered like a really sort of weird phase, Ross, where like you, maybe unbeknownst to yourself, are really business orientated. Because if you want to organise anything to do with games in the group chat, that's where you'll post it, obviously. If you want me to do anything for Badger and Pals, you put it in the Badger and Pals chat.
Yes.
But you'll never ever, like, we can be halfway through a text conversation about various things, but you'll never ask me about the fucking Badger and Pals stuff during that text conversation. You will deliberately go and put it in the other chat, even though we're already speaking.
Yeah, that's because Alex is a part of Badger and Pals, and I want to include him.
But it's only you asking me for something.
Like, that's where it belongs.
It's just so funny, but I like it. Right. I bought us a game as well, Ross. I don't know if it'll be me and you that'll play it, or it'll be me and Shawnee that'll play it, but I'm interested in it. It's called Human Fall Flat.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's just a totally weird little physics puzzle game where you play as like little blobby guys. But I'm really interested in it. I think it'd be quite a fun little thing to work out. I also know, I don't know if Ross, I think you played it. Alex, I don't know if you did, but when it was free, like, did you play Numa Breath of Life?
I got it. I didn't play it. It's in my achievements list now because Heather was playing it, but I didn't play it myself. I sat half asleep while she played it.
Did you play it, Ross? I can't remember.
Yes, 100%ed it.
Yeah, it was very easy. 100%. No, it's like a really easy 100%. There's only like one thing that I would say you would need a guide for, and even then it doesn't take that long.
No.
But I really wanted to get Shawnee to play that, because I think that's the kind of game that would just fucking break her mind. I think
it probably would.
The sort of narration through it, for what I was awake for, was funny as fuck. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy that kind of humor.
Yeah, it does have a very good sort of like voice track, like kind of deadpan humor to stuff as well. Very much reminds me of that scene from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where the whale's falling to Earth.
Yeah.
Great scene.
I was thinking
exactly like that in my mind. That's the whole game is that scene.
Yeah, I was thinking that it's a bit like Wheatley, but toned down a little bit.
Yeah, actually, you're completely right as well. Actually, isn't it the guy that does Wheatley's voice?
It might be.
I don't know. I'm gonna look this. No, in fact, actually, I can't be bothered looking that up. That's a question.
I'll do it.
That's a question for another time. You've got another else.
I'll do it. Basically, I can't plug and play games.
Yeah.
Is this or buy shit?
Well, fair enough. We're just about to round down anyway, which is partly my reason for not looking up. But I'll see if you find an answer quick enough. I want to know who did that voice.
Not Nemo, fuck's sake.
Not Nemo. Nemo, Breath of Life.
Nemo, no.
Okay, I'll play that. I'm gimpy fucking fish trying to figure shit out.
Is there a Nemo game?
Probably. There's a Monsters Inc. game.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ross, we should.
Actually, that was pretty good. But...
Ross, we should play the SpongeBob game.
Fucking which one? There was a couple.
There's a good few. I think there's a tie-in movie game.
Yeah, there's that one.
There's
the Curse of the Flying Dutchman, because I had that when I was little.
Oh, that
was a
be
good
quite old
one.
then.
Yeah. That's an old one, but it's a good one.
I'm trying to think. Like, I think the one that was like the tie-in with the movie would probably be the best because I'm pretty sure it's a 2-player platformer style thing, with some basic kind of combat and stuff involved. So I think that, if nothing else, would be our best shot for doing a wee thing.
Jay Britton.
I don't mean anything unless it did the voice for Wheatley as well.
He did not.
Well, there you go. Not related.
He done something. There's a Mafia 3. Mafia 3.
That
Fragments of Washington
like
Strife. Blah 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 blah.
It's all these games that, like, I think like a couple of years ago, I would have gotten to the point where I was like, oh, this game looks interesting, that game looks interesting. I'd actually buy it and actually play it. Recently, I've gone through the motions of picking up quite a few games, or even like buying a game, having about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to play it, and not having the chance to come back to it properly. I mean, like, it normally only takes me about like 4 or 5 days to get through an Assassin's Creed game because they're just about that kind of length. They're probably about sort of like 40, 50-hour games. So it normally takes me about sort of like 4 or 5 days playtime to get through. But like, I've been playing Rogue at the moment, and I'm not even halfway through yet. I don't seem to be making any progress in that game. Just because I never have time to sit down and play it anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm a lot busier now. Also,
Adult life, man. I'll get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what though, I feel so much like fresher and fitter because like this little guy's making me go out for walks all the time.
Yeah.
Like
I'll go do that.
Like, it's one of those things, like, I tried to get myself so desperately into the habit of going for a walk every day before we got him, just so that I could get into the habit of doing it. Anytime it was even remotely wet, I just wouldn't do it. And
Yeah.
Like, literally the first morning that we had him and he wanted to go out for a walk, I literally just, like, shoved on, like, cozy clothes and a raincoat and just fucking brunted the rain. I just didn't even give a shit because I was walking the dog. I was like,
You've got it.
it was just like, it's for him, it's not for me, and I just pushed through it.
Yeah.
I do not care, and it's brilliant. Tonight was great because it was really sunny, so we had a great time.
Yeah, I've got that issue where if I had a dog I had to walk right now with fucks. I can barely walk to the car right now.
What's wrong with you?
You not seen my fucking foot?
I've seen you.
Yeah, you need to see a doctor.
You do need to see a doctor about that, probably.
See, to be honest, I feel like the bruising's pretty much died down. My toes are still bruised to fuck. It's just sore.
Do you have any concept of even what you've done at this point?
Fucked up.
Right, okay. And on the note of Alex's fucked up foot, we should probably wind down. Right,
It's like a hoof.
a hoof?
Yeah.
A hoof.
But it's fucking useful right now.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, head on over to www.badgerandpals.com. Check out the links to this other stuff we do, including the Facebook page and our store page. And if you like this video and want to see when we put out more stuff, click the subscribe button, because then you will see more stuff. Probably.
And if you don't, well, fuck you, do it anyway.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.